Hey guys, welcome to another day with Zimaleta. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing and using this KOBALT XTR 24v max brushless reciprocating saw, also known as a skill saw. This is sold for $109 from Lowes.com. That's actually where I end up picking it up. I can't wait to start using it because it is going to be so useful because it's battery operated. Right now I'm actually trying to start a fire outside. I got some logs and stuff that I need to cut up, and this is going to be the way to do it. So I have to unhook this. Get it out of there. Man, for 109 bucks, comes with this very nice case. I love it. By the way, guys, the XTR, it is the good stuff, guys. And when you go to Lowes.com, you have to be careful not to get the one that is not XTR, because it's actually more money for some reason, because the XTR stuff is on sale. I'm not sure how long the sale is gonna last, but when I see deals, I tend to pick them up. So you can go to Lowes.com and try to find yourself one of these if you are looking for one. If not, I'm gonna try to find you a deal where you could find one online, you know, perhaps, you know, with the battery, maybe, you know, like a pretty good deal. Because this is about like $60 to $80 off. So that's actually really good. Can't wait to start using it. As you can see, tool only, that's it. It does come with a blade. Perfect. This is going to be good for wood. This says bimetal. Interesting. It looks like a wood thing, but it says bimetal. So I'm gonna have to put like a wood type of blade on it. Let's do that. I went to Harbor Tools and Freight, and I picked up myself a bunch of these in the case of Hercules. I'm not even sure what it costs anymore. Maybe like 20 bucks or something. But here, what do we have here? This is for wood. It's a very cool looking blade. And here's what that other one looked like. This looks so much like a wood though, because the metal ones, you know, they're, oh, that's also wood. So I'm gonna put the longer one. That's what I need. So anyways, let's install this blade and get to work. I'm gonna show you how this thing works. Let's see. I already have like 3 batteries, so that's good. This is fully charged. Let's see the battery. See, it's fully charged. Let's see how long it's actually going to last me. You know, what I want it to last me is at least cutting up like the wood at the fire pit. Like that's what I'm looking to cut up. If it could last that long, great. So let's get to it. Guys, before I want to go, I want to actually address this little button right here. By the way, it says remove the battery in order to slide it. I don't see what the difference is. Probably for safety reasons. They don't want you to be switching this stuff. And I was wondering, like, okay, so we got like this function and this function. It doesn't really say. So I went to the instructions and I read them basically. So this function right here, it's actually an orbital function. So it's actually called lever E. There is no E on here, but that's actually what it is. So this is for faster cuts. This says, let's see, what does it say for faster cuts? Yeah, right here. Orbital action increases the speed of the cut, but may result in rougher finish to the cut in some materials. So it basically says, you know, try it on a piece of metal and see how it's gonna look. So over here we got straight cuts. So it looks like a little bit slower cut. Over here, faster. So also probably more battery life will be used, but you know, we'll try both of these out as we're gonna go cut some wood actually. So guys, I kind of figured I want to do like a little comparison test between these two. I had this for a while. This is a porta cable skill saw. It's fine, but look how slow it is. Now look at this. You could tell the difference, and this is for straight cuts. By the way, fast cuts, it sounds about the same, but I think it just moves more up and down. You know, that's why it gives a rougher finish. But this is 18 volt, this is 24 volt, this is 24 volt KOBALT brushless, and this is obviously not brushless. These are pretty old. I don't even know how old these things are. I had it for a while. But anyways, I want to know what the amp hourage of the battery is, because this is the smallest battery pack they sell for the KOBALT 2 amp hour battery. And look how big the battery is on this. Bigger is not always better, because this battery does not last. Like literally, once I start cutting, this will die like in less than 5 minutes. So a good comparison will be how long will this cut, and how good they will cut. So I'm gonna take both of them out and just try to cut some wood. Guys, I'm like super excited for this particular one, because brushless means that I'm not gonna have like much sparks, and I don't have to replace the brushes, so it means they don't go out, so probably more lasting. But not only that, brushless also means a longer battery life. So this is why this obviously will outperform this one. So I want to really quickly take a look at this battery and see how many amp hours it is, because it doesn't clearly state. I looked all over and I cannot see it, you know, so I'm not going to try to look it up. It doesn't really matter, because these things are really basic. These poor cables, they're good tools, but they're basic. But obviously the tool still lasts, but the battery pack not so good. But here's the thing: you can upgrade the attachments. They actually sell the attachments to where you could use other batteries. Let's say you have a bunch of KOBALT batteries or a bunch of Milwaukee batteries. There's an attachment that they sell for any tool that you could actually go from porta cable to, let's say, like a Milwaukee type of battery, or KOBALT, whatever you have more batteries of, and then you could obviously have a bigger battery pack. But this is obviously huge. It's just not so much power, and this, as you could tell, very thin. 2 amp hours, the smallest one they sell. If I would have to judge, maybe this is like a 4 amp hour battery. It seems like it's 2 times bigger. A lot more space for batteries, but anyways, we're gonna test this KOBALT brushless. Let's see how fast it cuts through on a straight cut. Obviously, as it starts, leaning, it starts bucking. Wow, some beautiful wood. Like, that's like a red color. That's pretty cool. Anyways, let's see if we go to the not so straight. Okay, so pretty good there. Let's see how this is gonna do. I really want to remove some tension. Wow, this sucks. I'm not really sure if this battery is full charge or not. There's no way of testing it, but I did fully charge it. This is not even a comparison. Let me go try to get another battery off charge and see if it works better. Welcome to my garage / office. So here we have a porta cable on charge. As you can see, it's on. When it's on, it's full charged. So pull that out, stick this one on charge. All right. Okay, so anyways, this is now fully charged. So let's see how it's gonna do. I guess at first, let's see, cut some grass off. Let's see what it's gonna do now. I wonder how long this is actually going to last. As you can see, as far as cutting goes, doesn't even compare. You might be wondering if this is old blade. I don't even know, so let's try to remove it. Let's swap the blades out and see at least if we could get a comparable type of test with the same type of blade. So because, if it's a bad blade, obviously it's not gonna work as good. So slow, huh? Let's do it again. Let's see how long it's gonna last. It seems like it's already dying. So we got one cut out of it, out of a freshly charged battery. You know what? I'm not even gonna go on. This is so slow. It is so boring to try to use that. I can't believe this is the technology we had back in the day. So all of these battery powered tools, even though they look the same, they're definitely not in the same, like not on the same level or same standards as you would expect. So now we could see the difference. So that's a cut number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. I actually need like some firewood. That's 10. It's 11.
Good job, Dad.
You like that?
Yes.
That's fast.
I would like to use it. I'm actually done.
Look at that. You're done? Okay, great. So now I need to cut up this other one.
Oh yeah, I would like to.
Let me see. Gosh, it vibrates. This vibrates too much. Just got back to my office. Let's see how much battery life we have left. Half battery is still left on this thing. So what do I think? Well, this KOBALT brushless, it is awesome. But do I think it's fair comparing it against Porter-Cable? Not really. That is old technology. It doesn't even compare. So if you have Porter-Cable, like me, I feel sorry for you. You definitely need an upgrade. You need something like this. $109. It's a sale price. This is not the usual price, but it's well worth it because look how fast we were able to do all those cuts. It was amazing. It's like such a time saver. Imagine if I've never bought one of this, I could have been using that and not even know what I was missing. This is definitely a lose-lose for me. for trying to continue using that. Maybe Porter Cable makes something better now. I'm really not sure. But I know one thing is, I like this. Even with a 2 amp hour battery, it lasted me for a long time. As you can see, we still got half-life. This is just idea that I have, you know, it's just to sometimes go cut up some lumber outside, or maybe cut like a piece of metal pipe off, or remove some catalytic converters from some of my cars, because I do sell them sometimes in my parts store on eBay. Man, it's amazing. What can I say? And I'm so glad actually I went with the 2 amp hour battery to test, because this is the smallest battery I got. I do got a 4 amp hour battery as well, and one more 2 amp hour battery, so I could switch them out and just continuously work. But this 2 amp hour battery just made me realize this tool lasts a very long time on just this little battery. And I could put a bigger one on here. So anyways, guys, I think this pretty much concludes the test.